Hey y'all, give us a few minutes. Hey y'all. Oh, how y'all doing? Hey. Yes, I can see now. I'm excited now. I'll be doing the most with this wine, y'all. Hey.
All right, what's up?
Hey Zoe.
What's up?
Okay. Like we on to something now.
Okay.
How y'all doing tonight?
You got me a little nervous.
Hmm.
I say you got me a little nervous.
Why? I've been telling you all day I was nervous. I don't know why I do
I
this.
don't know. I don't know. It didn't hit me until now.
Look, we're gonna have fun because we ain't gotta do none of the work.
You right, and you started turning up.
Look, I'm gonna enjoy myself. Hold on.
Let's go.
How y'all doing? We're running a little late because we were having technical issues, but we okay.
That's it. We here now.
We're gonna give it a little bit more time, y'all.
Let me clear all this other stuff on my screen. Okay. You can hear me good?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Ready. What are you listening to?
Oh, it's music playing. You just can't hear it, but I can hear it. Can y'all hear the music playing? It sounds good. You know I love jazz anyway. Oh, you must know I was listening to music because I was up here jamming.
Cause you bobbing your head. It's like, what she got going on?
Hey. So I see 21 people on it. That's good.
That's enough for a party.
That's enough for a party for me, y'all. Cause we're about to get turned. Thank you, Alex.
I'm rude. Hey, everybody. Just
I
live.
know you ain't rude. You ain't rude, sis.
I just realized, like, okay, people are actually watching. Okay. Hi. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Y'all don't know. I would not be on this podcast tonight if it wasn't for Zoe. That's why I have Zoe on here tonight. And I would not be doing any work. I'm lazy. I have cooked today. I've been in the bed, but Zoe held me to this deadline. And the deadline is actually tomorrow, to be honest, to get this podcast up and rolling. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to Just Talk Just the podcast, where Jess is going to just talk about whatever the she wants to talk about. Okay. Look, let me tell y'all something. So my mama is actually watching the podcast on YouTube. So I do have a YouTube channel, just the podcaster. So my mama is on there watching the podcast, and my mama knows that I curse. Okay, and she knows I'm the worst of cursors, but I'm trying to contain myself tonight. And plus, I'm a little fast. I'm with the wine tonight. I'm good. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to the very first episode one of Just Talk Just Podcast. So, because I am lazy, yet at the same time, I like to deal with my creative side.
Mhm.
I have come up with the topic tonight, Imprompt-You. So, this is going to be very impromptu. And it's you because you guys are going to choose the topic tonight. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I want everyone to pick a number, 20 of y'all. So whoever picked the first number will be the one who picks the topic. Do not write a number if you are not ready to pick a topic. So this is going to be less work for me and Zoe, but maybe harder because we don't know what the topic gonna be. So we really got to be on our feet tonight, okay? I just really want the first episode to be fun, to be relaxing, the same way that all of my other lives be. I don't want it to be
Yeah.
any more formal because the whole purpose of this is to just get the interaction, but I really just want
Yeah.
the audio to drop on the podcast. So
Yeah.
we'll record tonight, and then you'll be able to listen to the audio every Tuesday. And then 1 week out the month, because I'm going to record every 2 weeks, means Zoe will be going back and forth about this. And I am going to have an off season, y'all. I will not be tied to this computer every night, but or every week for that matter. I just can't do it. I don't have the mental fortitude to do it right now. But I am excited. So what I'm going to get you guys to do is pick a number from 1 to 20. Again, if you are not prepared to um, pick a topic, don't put your number down here. The first person to pick a number, you're gonna be the one who picked the topic. So if five of y'all pick the number one, the first person that picked number one gonna be the person with the topic. Okay. So um, let's get going. The numbers 1 through 20. Oh God, all these numbers on here. So let me see what number I'm gonna draw.
I told you they were
This
ready.
is terrific. This is terrific. Let me tell y'all something before we pick these numbers. Mother, I know you on YouTube. Our cousin Shonda says, "Hey, y'all, I'm trying to go train myself, but look, this is the second class because I had to get my nerves down a little bit. I don't know why I'm nervous and I do this all the time. I don't know why, but no, no, I'm not anymore. To be honest, I'm not anymore. And tonight I'm drinking Menage a Trois wine. Thank you.
Oh, that's
Y'all
some
think
good
I? Oh, they
wine.
think I be playing when I say it. They think I
Oh,
be
that's
joking
some
when I be
good
like, I'm
wine.
drinking Menage a Trois. People be thinking
Oh
I be
no, it's
playing.
so
No,
good and so
leather caps.
smooth.
Yeah, it is
Yes.
saying on you. So, oh my goodness, all y'all to pick these numbers. So I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes. And we're gonna go. Zoe, this might be harder than we think because what if somebody picks up off crazy topic and we gotta be on our feet? Oh my.
Woo. I wish you
Oh
could
my
airdrop
God.
me some of that wine.
Oh, I wish I could email you some since all we do is text all day. Hey y'all, hey
Whew.
y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple more minutes and we're gonna get this start up and ready. Huh.
That was a very creative idea too,
Yeah, because I'm
right there. I
lazy.
like that. But it's
So
good and it matches the title of the,
impromptu.
impromptu. Like that's
Only
good.
a lazy person can do it. Only a lazy person could do that. So let me tell y'all what else. So y'all gonna pick the numbers, right? But in here, I have two more topics that I randomly picked. And when I say it was random, because I really ain't putting much thought into these topics at all, but I do think it's something that we could easily talk about and discuss. I just want to be fun, laid back. Make sure y'all got y'all wine, y'all DeLeon, whatever y'all drink, y'all Julio, Anejo, whatever. But let me see what number we're gonna pick. And put it back. I'm scared.
You can't do that.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna open
can't
it
do
this
that.
time. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it. Let me see who all on here. Who all over here to pick the pick numbers? Because I'm scared. If I get one of these real crazy people that like to challenge me real bad, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this your number. This your number." Then they're gonna come up with some stuff that we ain't ready for. Uh, uh, oh, 20. Did anybody pick
20.
20 on here? Okay,
Mm.
nobody picked 20. Nobody picked 20. Okay. Uh, uh, 3. Oh, Deanna. Oh my gosh.
Uh, okay.
Kevin said this is gonna be good. I just know it. Keep drinking, Jess. Oh my God, this is horrible. So Deanna, you picked the number 3. Deanna, you gotta come up with a topic. Let me tell you something. Do not, do not give me and Zoe a topic that is gonna keep us dead tonight on our toes, but we want to have fun. So Deanna, please pick the number 3. Deanna, you gotta
Okay.
come up with the topic. I hope y'all audience member trust Deanna, because if y'all don't, we ain't gonna let her back on here to pick no more numbers. You're gonna be right in Deanna. We're not gonna see nothing. We're gonna pretend like we don't see you, man. So, Deanna, come on. We're giving you a minute to come up with a really good topic. The fate of this podcast is dependent. Let me tell you, this is a lazy man thing right here. Because let me tell you, I figured, look, let me tell you, I don't come up with the topic tonight. That means I'm not at fault for how it turns out. This is completely on the audience members.
Okay.
So, Deanna, you got number 3. So, Mika picked the number 3 too. So, if Deanna don't get the topic, Deanna, you got a minute. You got a minute. I've been saying you got a minute, 3 minutes. You got a minute,
Ain't even
Deanna.
counting.
And then we're gonna move over to Mika. Mika, you're gonna be next. So we're gonna have to go to the next number. Y'all come on. Do not write y'all numbers. Y'all not ready to put out a topic. Kevin, you so crazy. You show look, I just bought this bottle today and I'm already halfway through it. And this a garbage, so
That that menage a trois, like what, 14%, 15% or something?
it
Like what's that?
is
13.
it's not saying on this cab bottle. Oh, it's 13.5%.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes. Mick, I'm glad you got your drink. Okay. So Deanna didn't pick a topic. We got to move on to the next person. Tyra Shamika, come on. Miss Edwards, come on with the topic. Come on with the topic, Mika. You got a minute. Oh my gosh. Zoe, they're going to light us up with these topics tonight. Mika said, and
Okay.
do.
She got a topic.
Mika, you got the, I'm looking for the other Mika. The other Mika. She knows she got 3 minutes. She got 3 minutes. She got 1 minute, actually. Oh, look at my mama.
Oh, mama.
Oh, yeah, my mama's so sweet.
Oh, relax and be yourself. Okay.
Oh, you see
Yes,
that?
ma'am. Mhm.
Oh, hey, mama. Oh, yeah, well, I'm about to get, well, I'm like a big old baby when it comes to my mama. Golly, y'all. I'm gonna talk about some Renee Coolin. I need to go stalk her YouTube to see what men do over there. So, Tasha Mika Edwards, I don't see a topic. We about to have to pick another one.
Oh, now
Y'all
y'all
was
making
playing
this
tonight.
hard.
Y'all making this harder
Yeah.
than this gotta be. Y'all come on. They probably trying to spare us. Ah, hey Sam. Okay, I'm pick another number. Where is Mika? Okay. Who's six? Did anybody pick six? Nobody picked six. Oh, Miss Allen. You picked number six, y'all. Come on. Come on. Just come on with the topics. I promise y'all this ain't gonna be harder for y'all than it is for us. Because we don't know what to think. Come on, y'all.
Now, the rules were do not put a number down if you don't have a topic.
You gotta have a topic to put a number down, y'all. Come on. Okay. So I'm picking another number, moving on along, because Mika haven't put anything down. Mika, hold on. Oh, Miss oh God, why she do this? Okay, we're gonna do multiple topics. Okay, Miss Allen. She said she want to hear us talk about the Alabama brawl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now you gotta Mika, see, that's why I got you on here,
Okay.
Zoe. So let me just say
I
this.
wasn't ready for that.
I wasn't ready for the Alabama brawl, but Zoe, everybody know my friend Zoe. Her real name is Donna, but she goes by Zoe. And Zoe is a really good friend of mine, and she is the one who has pushed me into doing this podcast. So let me just say that I've had my mentor did also. I got a mentor, and he's been pushing me and Darren into doing this since we started going live on Facebook back in September of 2020, right before we moved to Illinois. We started going live. That's how our group came about, and so for the last year and a half, he's been telling me you need to do it. Y'all need to do a podcast. Y'all need to do a podcast. Well, unfortunately, I'm going. The podcast is just me. Darren will probably be a guest on here periodically, but because of his work schedule, he has to be out of town. Just a lot of different things. We thought it was safer for me to just be the main person for the podcast. And in the meanwhile, a couple months ago, a lot of people was just like, "You need a podcast. You need a podcast." Y'all could have been saying I need a podcast for the next 5 years. Jessica was still gonna be going live when she wants to. Cause baby, I hate commitment on many levels. I'm just playing, but I hate being committed to having to sit down and record every week. But that's how I started. Uh, that's how I started going live every week. So I told Zoe, look, okay, we're gonna do a test run with this. If I can make myself go live every week, we're going to do good. We're gonna do good. Um, oh my God, y'all, my mama is horrible. Yeah. Oh my God. You are doing great. Keep going. I'm coming off so you can be you and have a great time cursing like a sailor, trying to get this show. My mama know me, y'all. My mama know me. I'm still not gonna just cut up. But Zoe was on me every week. So we were really trying to think about what would the title of the podcast be. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but I had a blog when I deployed back in 2018, and the blog was Journey to Nine. Then when I came off the deployment, I kind of stopped blogging because the whole blog was about the deployment, and I got settled back into life. Then I came up with another blog, which was Just Talk Just. It was a blog. So I was like, you know what? I want to be able to talk about whatever I want to talk about. That is what I'm known for. I don't have a limit or any boundaries on what I will and when I talk about. So that's where we get Just Talk Jess, because Jess is going to talk about whatever the fuck she wants to talk about. Fortunately for me and some of you. Uh, Samantha said, are the topics limited? Samantha, no, ma'am. We're gonna keep this podcast running. We're gonna keep it running with an array of topics. Whatever you can think of, that's what it's gonna be. Okay. That's what it's gonna be. So we're about to get into this Alabama brawl. You guys can keep putting down numbers 1 through 20. Please do not put a number that is already on the screen. We've gone through 3 and we've gone through 6. Let me make sure. And then we're gonna get into this Alabama brawl. So 3 and 6 are the two numbers that we've done. No, Eric, there's no filter with me. There's no filter. Okay, so Alabama brawl. Alabama brawl. I'm gonna just tell y'all what I absolutely think up front. I kept sharing the different videos that I was seeing. It's like every time I thought I was tired of seeing the videos, y'all, every time I thought I had seen enough, I seen more. So what I think overall about the Alabama brawl, the first thing that come to mind is welcome to 2023, motherfuckers. Welcome to 2023, motherfuckers. We're not going. And you know what's funny? People often say, black people, and that's a stat. The majority of black people cannot swim. Oh, we're afraid of water. Do you fucking blame us? Do you fucking blame us? The last time we got on a goddamn ship to go anywhere, anytime we headed towards water, we was headed to death. Okay, so I be damn. We ain't fucking with water. But fortunately for me, I'm the only one in my house who can't swim. My sister can swim. My husband is a really good swimmer. Both of my boys are really good swimmers. Sharon taught himself how to swim off YouTube. My mama is a really good swimmer. My granddaddy a really good swimmer. My mama grew up on the Mississippi coast. So my granddaddy threw her into the water. They used to just throw their babies into the water. She was 2 years old and she learned how to swim. So it's like, yeah, y'all say we can't swim until it's time for us to beat y'all ass. That's what I think. And 100. Okay, y'all say we can't swim until it's time for us to come together, whoop y'all ass. Did y'all see that boy on the water? I was like, oh my goodness. This boy swimming like he headed to the mothership. Okay. So that's my first thought of Alabama. Welcome to 2023, motherfuckers. And yes, we can. Yes, we can swim when it counts. When it counts, we can damn sure swim. The third thought I would say is this. I think, unfortunately, that this fight showed that black people can come together. If black people can come together for this, do y'all see how these people turned out the river walk? These people turned out the river walk. None of these people, I mean, except for the people in blue. The people in blue, they were all working for the same security company, to my understanding. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to speak misinformed, but they were all working for the same security company. They're the only ones who technically knew each other. Everybody else was a stranger. But if every time we see our brother and our sister in trouble, we hop down, we ready to go, just like these people were, we are unstoppable as a people. Do y'all? I mean, it's honestly what it says. Unfortunately, it had to be a fight for all of us to come together, but we are unstoppable as a people. And I think it's a little deeper than what we see. That's why America as a whole, that's why this world as a whole has worked so hard to destroy anything black. Anything black, anything African panism, anything Afrocentric, anything that is black in nature. That's why they put the word evil. Evil is black cats are considered to be evil cats. Black penises. Anything that black people do and we do it together, we are unstoppable. We're unstoppable. And that is what I think when I think about the Alabama brawl. Zoe, what do you think?
I have to agree. The unity was amazing. When I first saw the videos, I was like, it's a new season. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's a new season. Now, unfortunately, like you said, I hate that it would take something like that for us to, come together, and as a people, that was a situation that went viral. So, the other aspect of me is like, dang, if we could actually make things that count go viral, like, actually community lifting stuff and all that good stuff, businesses and, etc. That because I am who I am, I don't necessarily believe in violence. I believe in righteousness. I have a so, It's kind of like a you reap what you sow. Like, don't pass no lick if you're not ready to know what's gonna come behind it type thing. Like, no, because all you had to do was play your part, you know. And a lot of people will get, you know, super righteous in a sense, you know. Well, you know, peace. It's a time for peace and it's a time for war. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just as simple as that, you know, because, and I remember listening to Malcolm X one time, and he said, you know, you have to talk in the language sometimes of the people in the way that they understand. If I'm talking to you and I'm trying to be peaceful with you and keep my voice down or whatever the case may be, and you don't understand it, and your language is to hit me, well, God dog, I'm finna hit you back. Like, if
Mm-hmm.
that's what you understand, then let's go there, you know. So unfortunate as it may be because of, you know, the unit, unfortunate as it may seem as far as the reason of us unifying, you know, you know, when chickens come home to roost, chickens come home to roost. So
Yeah.
me personally, I was just like, hey, it's we not we in a whole new season. It's a new season.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. And I do. It's a time for peace and it's a time for war. This was a time for war. I just think overall, in general, and I don't want to sound like a stirrer of the pot, of the shit pot. But in reality, peace doesn't help the cause when it comes to Black people. I'm sorry. Peace does not help the cause when it comes to Black people. And we got to see why, because that man was peacefully doing his job. And being peaceful, doing the right thing, does not always set you up for a good feedback, a good resolution at the end of a situation, you know. And that is what has happened in this situation. And you know what's so funny? Everybody keep looking at that hat, how that man threw that hat. You know what? No way that this man could have predicted that on that day this would have happened. But you know
No.
what I said when I saw it? The way that man threw that hat, it was like he was embodied by the spirit of the ancestors. Like, baby, you looking at 40 generations of ancestors been waiting on this one day. And he didn't know, but he was like the body that they were using. They were like, oh shit, today, motherfuckers, it's right now. Like they just circulating. He had no idea. He had no idea that he was that guy for that day. And he was. The way he threw that hat, it was kind of oh shit, curtains open, mic drop, I'm about to climb. And he went straight to his neck. And again, I don't condone violence, but I will say what you gave is what you got back times 10.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I
And if
believe
you,
when I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say when you said, you know, the phrase doing the right thing, you know, I think that's open to one's own perception, you know what I'm saying? Because you doing the right thing may not be me doing the right thing. You know, that's open to a moral code based on each one's, you know, lifestyle or upbringing or whatever they believe in. Because as a child, I was bullied. I was bullied for like from the fourth grade to I think like the seventh grade or something. And the only thing that stopped this girl from bullying me was she caught me on the wrong day. I had broken up with my boyfriend. I was already, you know, pissed off, like to the highest level of festivity, and I was tired. You know what I'm saying? And you, it's like it's like that whole thing people say, you only talk about my reaction, but you don't take accountability for what you did to provoke my reaction. I'll take accountability for me hitting you in the face, but I need you to take accountability for the fact that you pushed me first or whatever the case may be. Like, it's not a, you know, it's not a one-sided thing. And for so long we've seen our culture go through these one-sided incidences where we're expected to just do the right thing, just be peaceful, just walk away, just
Mm,
no, like no, you know. And every situation is not a call for, you know, to use, you know, excessive force. You have to, I would say, be wise. But I'm not gonna like, I can't see myself seeing a bunch of young girls getting jumped on and me not doing nothing, you know what I'm saying, to stop it, you know. And
mm,
I'm kind of in the mindset of, if you are silent during injustice, you're agreeing with it. And if you
yeah,
don't have that type of boldness, you need to go and check yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
agree.
anytime you can look at something unjust like that and you just, oh well, they was wrong because you, okay, go on
I
back to
saw
your
plenty of
mental.
that. I saw plenty of that on Instagram. I don't condone violence. That was wrong for fighting. First off, no. Which I expect, this man only got two cheeks and he didn't want to waste the other one that day. He didn't want to waste the other cheek that day, so he was like, you hit the what? Oh, you hit the first one. Oh, okay, then let's play. Head in the head in. So if you ever see me and I throw my head in the air, just know that means that's the signal that somebody about to get their ass beat. That is the universal signal of blackness and whiteness for the rest of eternity. And so we have Desiree Gunter. That's my friend. That's my battle buddy Gunter. Y'all, I went to basic training with Gunter. I love Gunter. Gunter said, I think this was just the beginning. We are waking up. And yes, we are. And we think we woke. We thought we woke already. But what we're waking up to, I believe, and this is just my thought, I think we're waking up to the fact that what we've been doing is no longer working. Like you said, peace is no longer working. Um, Being meek and humble, that is such a sin. That meek and humble is why we are still having to fight these battles in 2023. That's why. So I agree, Desiree. We are waking up, but I think we're also slowly, very slowly, because we were broken down as a people systematically. We're learning that when we show up for each other, we show out together. When we show up for each other, we show
That's it.
out together. And we showed up. I was looking like that's why I posted that picture of my baby. For those of you who don't know, that was my baby on that picture that I posted on my Facebook profile when I said how blacks are looking the day after the brawl, at the Alabama fight. Look, we sitting up there like, oh, we doing this now? Okay, I got the bad signal. That's the black signal. The black signal is when y'all see us in trouble, we no longer need to be sitting around recording. We have literally recorded our brothers and sisters to death because we were more focused on the views we would get
Yeah.
from having the first videos or something, rather than these people want studying video and these and anybody who could get in the line of sight, anybody who could get their fans, these people was jumping off jumping off cliffs to get there.
Yep.
But we
Yep.
are no longer doing that. It's like we can't be sitting back allowing certain things to happen to our brothers because you know what in sisters because you know what that does, it sets it up for that to be our children, for that to be us. That's all sitting back recording does.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yep.
we about to pick another topic.
That was a good topic. I wasn't
Yes,
ready for that one, but that was
I
a
wasn't
good
ready for
topic.
that one. I wasn't ready for that one. I just knew somebody was going to come up with some crazy shit. But no, the topics are not limited. Um, and tonight's episode is going to end at 7:20 because it was like 20 minutes before we really got this in good. But I'm really feeling good, y'all. I was just saying, true. So you guys can continue looking at the numbers. We will see what's next. Let me pick another number. 12. Did anyone come up
I
with
love
12?
12.
I love 12 too. Let's see what 12 looks like. Mm. If y'all wrote a number down, be ready. Okay,
You
so
definitely should have had enough
nobody,
time by now.
yeah, nobody picked 12. Nobody wrote 12. If y'all wrote a number, be ready for the topic. I hope I don't pick one of my random topics because that topic that I picked gonna have me on here all day night. 17.
720.
Nobody picked 17. Okay. Y'all come up with these topics. 20. Did anyone pick 20?
Again?
If a number ain't been
I
used,
think
I put it
20.
back in here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Who was that talking about? Sorry, they missed theirs. Who missed their topic? Tara Shamika, I was cooking. You left us up here, and then we ended up with this topic, which was a good topic, by the way, Miss Allen. Number 14. Let's see, did anyone pick 14? Nope. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Oh, that was 20 again. Who picked 13? Who said they picked 13? Oh, 14. I picked 13, so I got close. It's close to 12. You know what? Since Tamiko wants the topic so bad, Tamiko, I'm going to tell you this, and we're going to pick again as it is. Tamiko, we're going to give you this topic because you want this topic real bad. Tamiko, don't set me and Zoe up for the oak doke now. Because you know whatever you give it, we're going to go hard. Again, tonight's topic is Imprompt-You. So it is impromptu. It's an impromptu show where you, the audience, is getting to pick the topic because of my lazy motherfucking ass didn't want to pick nobody's topic tonight. Okay, y'all know I go strictly based off of how I feel. So come on, Tamiko. This the big Miko. Come on, Tamiko Smith with the topic. Let's fight. What's the oldest fantasy that you guys have ever had? Oh my god,
The
gosh.
oldest fantasy that we've ever had.
Oh my goodness, Tamiko, I know you didn't. I know you didn't do this to me. Ah, my mama gotta listen to this. My grandma and granddad might it is, but we finna tell it like the fuck it is. Goodness.
I mean, are we being specific in the category of these fantasies or
Oh,
what?
she said the oddest. The oddest. She said the
The
oddest.
oddest.
Odd. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I couldn't see. I need my glasses.
The oddest fantasy?
Oh, odd. Oh, I'm embarrassed. Let me try to think because I done had so many, but most of them I done lived out. Fortunately for me.
That
um,
part.
yeah,
That part.
so
Oh,
y'all know that Zoe and I are both so Zoe is a polygamist as well. I'm like polyamorous, polygamous, like I gotta be getting it for him to get it soon, like, but not really. It depends on the day, you know. So so Miko, thank you for setting us up for fucking failure today.
so I just want to be clear. Like, are we actually what? Like, is this categorized? Like, are we talking about fantasy? Like, you talking about sexual fantasy?
So Miko, you're gonna have to clarify because we're gonna make it hard. Is this a
Yeah,
sexual
because
fantasy?
like you got to be clear for me.
Look, she gonna say, Carla, the maiden speaking, said Zoe blushing already. Let me tell y'all something. This is the double-edged sword of me actually telling you guys what one of my oddest fantasies is. My I'll start. I ain't gonna even do you like this, Zoe, because it is kind of hard. She gonna say, yeah, sexually. Yeah, we know what the fuck you was talking
Oh,
about,
okay.
Tamiko.
I just wanted to. I had to make sure. Okay, but you go first.
So my oddest fantasy ain't happened yet, surprisingly. Um, my oddest fantasy actually does not have anything to do with me. It has to do with my husband. So, just to let y'all know, my oddest fantasy is for me to, because y'all know I'm a voyeur. Let me go to be 100. Y'all call me out. Let me go tell y'all what my oddest fantasy is. My oddest fantasy has to do with my voyeurism. So if none of y'all know, I think most of y'all have heard the story, and it's not a story. It really happened. My best friend Tashanika can vouch for this. I watched two turtles fuck at the Memphis Zoo. I think this was the summer of 2019 when I came off deployment. So her and my baby, her and the kids, they left me. I think yeah, we took her and the kids. We took the kids, her baby and my boys to the Memphis Zoo. And I sat there and watched two turtles fuck for 45 minutes. I'm a boy. Let me tell you, and it's not about the turtles. I'm not turned down by turtles. I'm turned down by the act of people enjoying themselves sexually. Okay, this it's not about me. It's not about the turtles. So don't be like, oh, this weirdo, she turned on by turtles. It wasn't the turtles. I wanted to see how these turtles procreated and how they made it. Now I'm gonna just be honest. We ain't gonna even worry about the turtles because in my group that is still in existence, but it's hidden kind of the den. A few weeks ago, we had somebody to post. No, it wasn't in the group. I think she posted it on her page. Alligator penis scared the fuck out of me. I'm telling you, it almost
I
turned my
think that was in the group.
voyeurism. Okay, it was in the group. I thought she posted on her page. So we have a group member, but she's on this live who posted alligator whatever, and it just scared the hell out of me. Like I ain't never been scared, but I ran. So I'm a boy. I'm a boy. I'm beating around the bush with this because I'm embarrassed, y'all. Y'all making me do this, and my mama gotta watch this shit. My mama on YouTube watching this shit, and y'all asking me this shit. My mama already know we freaky because we. I mean, she know we freaky. But fuck, Samiko. So I would like to see 5 women on my husband at one time. I mean, I don't want to be involved in it because the whole purpose of the them is for the me to not have to be worried. But I would like to see. I done seen how you handle 2 women. I done seen how you handle 3. He can do it. You know, I'm just saying. I'm living 100. I need to see him with 5 women because that's gonna be the make of the break. It's gonna be like, okay, is this King David or who is it? Where he come out of? So that's my honest fantasy. I do not want to be involved in it. I just want to watch. I want to watch my husband with 5 women. He can handle 2. He can handle 3. I don't know if he can handle 5. And then that might not be enough. At some point, I'll be like, can you handle 10, motherfucker? Can you handle 10? I need to know. Golly, Wi-Fi, you must be trying to finish him. Hell yeah. Finish him real good because shit, after 2 or 3, he still be trying to come over here. Like, I need you to be finished, like sleep knocked out the way he be on him. I need you to be knocked the fuck out where I don't have to do nothing. Maybe because I know the magic spot. I need somebody right. I need 5 women to wear him out, have him sleeping. They sitting up there. I need to see the women sitting up there, made. Like, what the hell? Like, he ain't holding up. That's what I want to see. I ain't seen it. He can handle 2. He can handle 3. Girl, let me stuff Tamiko till we getting off topics. Here we go. She gonna say he'll be big Dan then, definitely not the little one. Tamiko, let me tell you about this motherfucker thinking about the word big D. Girl, so we're on our way to Detroit last weekend to celebrate our anniversary early. Why this motherfucker tells the lady, where did we stop at? Burger King. We stopped at this gas station and they had a Burger King, Taco Bell, all that shit in there. So when she called his name for to come get his food, she say D. The fuck is D? I know who D is, but why is you telling bitches that we don't know that your name is D? But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that because I was pissed the fuck off. D. Why bitches know you as D? You didn't be Darren or Mr. Wheatley. Why you telling this bitch your name D? That's what I want to know. But anyway, yeah. So he'll be Big Darren. He say he Big Darren now, but shit, I want to see you have 5 seen with 3. I need to see how you do with 5, motherfucker. Then we'll leave you be. We'll leave you alone. So Zoe, what's yours?
Now you know.
Come on, come on. So let me say this too. This is rough because Zoe is also Hebraic. Is that how I
Right.
said?
Yeah.
So Zoe is Hebraic, and we do not want to ask Zoe anything that may go against because she lives by very strict religious. She ain't like me. She ain't like me.
Well, I'll I'll say it like this. Because I talk about sex. I talk about sex a lot. Like if you follow me, if you don't follow me, like I do talk about sex. I'm very transparent, very open about sex. However, being a Hebraic wife, being a and for us is really just a way. It's a lifestyle more than I don't want to get caught up in a religious aspect. But a lot of people will say, well, we follow the Bible. The Bible is religious, blah blah blah. So I get that, but it's just a lifestyle that just has things that you do and things that you don't do, and that's what I follow. So it's not that I mind the question; it's just not your business, and I have to make sure that I represent my Lord husband when I am in public. And one of the things that he doesn't allow is public discussions of our sex life,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's one of the reasons she has me on here because we are totally
Different.
like on the opposites of the corner, but we relate so well and it's so crazy in a sense. But at the same time, I respect her, she respects me, And that's why I had to really like break down, and it probably was like a duh, but I wanted to make sure, because me being me, I would have gave you an off the wall like other fantasy that probably had nothing to do with what you was really looking for. And that's just the way my brain works. But I just can't answer that question in respect of my Lord husband. And
Yes.
I it's just that simple. That's
So that's like she said. That's why we have Zoe on the live, because people always see me and Zoe, but me and Zoe do not believe, think nothing alike, nothing alike, and
very, yeah,
we're very different. And we respect each other's differences,
yeah,
which is what I really love. We become really good friends because of this. We're very different. We're different. We're actually in reality a different type of poly. She's polygamous. I'm polyamorous, pushing
yeah,
polygamy actually.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
because most Zoe is not Zoe is all about the one husband, multiple wives. Not I gotta have something to do with these women. And
yeah,
although Darren has dated women that I have not dated, and dealt with women that I ain't dealt with, the bottom line, if you getting, I'm getting soon, motherfucker. Okay. It ain't nothing he break about that. That's just what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Okay. If I'm interested, I want to soon. Okay. So
And
we're
for
going
me, the
to
thing, I'll just say the thing with me in that aspect, that I fully even respect that, because I'm a believer of the marriage bed itself being respected. I don't have a right to say what you should or should not be doing in your marriage bed if you're married, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my place to judge. And I think people kind of overlook it, especially the Bible thumpers. But that's between you and your husband and whatever, like, you know.
and that's what I
So
like. That's why me and her get along well, because she respects the rules of the religion she abides by. So I gotta respect her. You see what I'm saying? And that's the issue that I have with a lot of people. Y'all be having a problem with people do within their marriage. And my question is always this: do you want me to do this with my husband or yours? What do you want me to do? You want me to do what I do with my husband or with your husband? Because if I do what I do with your husband, my husband gonna kill me. My husband gonna kill your husband, and your husband gonna be able to leave you, even though he know he gonna die. So, do you want me to enjoy myself with my husband or your husband? You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. I ain't ready to die. I ain't ready to die today, nigga. I'm just saying. Let me do what I want to do with my husband. Okay, and we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
oh,
So,
you so funny.
Tamiko,
You
you
so
got us.
funny.
You got us. That was an
Yeah, that
off
was
subject
that was
topic.
that was a good question. I probably 10 years ago would have answered it, but it is
Yeah,
what
we
it
don't
is.
need my brother, and me and my brother get along so well. We don't need no problems, no problems, because there are some things that, believe it or not, that I'm just not going to say in public. I'm not
Yeah,
brave. It's just a respect thing, and people
yeah,
never understand what
yeah,
your boundaries are. I have
yeah,
boundaries that people don't even understand that I have, but I have them. Okay,
yeah.
so this is the next number. Y'all see this?
What is it? One, four,
Number four.
four,
So
four.
Crystal Williams picked four earlier. Crystal Williams, what is your topic, Crystal? Let it be known. Let it be known, Crystal. What's your topic? Please do not hurt us, Crystal. We do not want to die today. What's your topic,
Not
Crystal?
today.
Crystal, you
You
got a
had
minute.
a countdown on the screen.
Yeah, it's a fly in my kitchen and it's bothering me. I just want to knock all this shit all over right now. Because I know when these kids let this fly in my house through the fry. I already know, and I just want to knock all this shit over. Just to, oh, girl, I want to knock all this shit over. Like this fly fucking with me. Like I know the bitch fly today. She ain't gonna be able to fuck with me today. Let me tell y'all, because y'all already know I'm only doing this live so that I can have the interaction. But I save again. I repeat this at the end. I'm gonna save the audio, and you'll be able to get it on Spotify. Spotify by Tuesday. You'll be able to get the audio. The Just Talk Just a podcast
I'm so
episode one.
proud of you.
Girl, Look, the Miko say no. We don't need any issues. Mm-mm, I
Mm-mm.
don't need no. Them issues, her issues. Shit.
No issues. No.
Okay, so Crystal. So we're gonna pick another number.
Crystal didn't come with it. Do they need to just put the questions or the topics beside their number? Cause
I don't know. So who picked number one? Did anybody pick number one? Did anybody pick number one? We got two really good ones. I can't see. Okay. So Crystal didn't come up. Nobody picked number one. Oh, where's this?
that must be your topic.
This one of my random topics that I put in here. And the topic is okay. Do women properly vet men during the dating stage?
Mm.
The answer is
Mm.
absolutely fucking not.
No.
What do you
No.
guys think? The answer is no. Women do not properly vet. And I'm gonna tell you how we know we don't properly vet.
Mm-mm.
Because too many of us get divorces, i.e. me.
Mm.
I did not properly vet. I will always use myself as the very first example before anybody feel like I'm stepping on their toes. And I
I
step
second
on
that.
toes. I will step on toes, but not
Mm.
intentionally. It's just that if I tell a truth, I'm not going
It
to
is the
not
truth.
tell that truth just because I'm cool
Yeah.
with you or because I know this your situation. I'm not gonna
Right.
say it just because I know it's your situation, but I'm not
Right.
gonna not say it because I know it's your
Just
situation
because
or
it's
my situation.
exactly. Exactly.
Like if the shoe fit,
Weird.
pick that motherfucker up and wait until you find a better fitting shoe that ain't as embarrassing as that shoe is. And the answer to this question, and uh Alice said, no, that's why I'm still married to him. I'm guessing an asshole will feel that in or motherfucker or dog ass nigga. I don't know. I don't know, Alex. Fill that in. You gonna have to fill us in because I'm gonna fill it in. I'm gonna be putting on there rhinoceros and shit. You don't want what I gotta put. But I'm gonna tell you why women don't vet men properly. Because we don't use logic the way men do. Men are
Come on
actually
now.
better daters than women are. And I know a
Hmm.
lot of people, I've had people to email me and be like, I feel like you're pro man. No, I'm pro. I know this, and I know this to be true because the majority of my friends are male friends who talk to me about everything under the sun. And I have the privilege of seeing and also understanding
Hmm.
because I do believe that there's a gay boy that lives on the inside of me, and I just happen to wake up every day like a woman, like I have the unfortunate circumstances of waking up every day and having a vagina instead of a penis. Maybe I abused my penis the last life I was in. I don't know, but I got to wake up with one every day, so I understand it a little better. And I still don't claim to just understand men. I
Yeah.
listen to what men say and what
Yeah.
I look at what they do, and I look at the patterns that they've had since the beginning of time. And
Yep.
the issue is that no women don't date properly. I'm gonna tell you why.
Hmm.
For one, we either looking for our daddy who was absent,
Hmm.
looking at our daddy who was present, but wasn't
Hmm.
honest about who he was because he didn't want your mama getting pissed the fuck off.
Hmm. Hmm. Yep.
So we go out and we have unrealistic expectations.
Expectations.
Another, we don't date like men. Men date way better than women date. I'm gonna tell you,
Hmm.
my daddy used to always tell me, um, my daddy used to always say, when a man does not let all of his women go when he found one good woman that he liked. As a matter of
Mm.
fact, he don't let the majority of them go to the day he get married. And even then, the one who he really like, if she crazy enough to stick around, he gonna keep her.
She gonna be there. Hmm.
She gonna be there.
Yep.
She's going to be there. Whereas women, when we find a man that we really, really like, we let all the rest of them go. Nobody told you to let the rest of everybody else who you were
Hmm.
dealing with go. But as
Nope.
women, we automatically think that men are naturally
Hmm.
attracted to women who are exclusive.
Mm.
They are, but they are not. When they know your ass is exclusive with them and them only, that is their playing ground to do what the fuck they want to do. As women, we let our other men go, and we're not talking about sex. We're not talking about sex because you got to be a grown ass woman to be able to have. You can be grown, a grown ass woman, and have multiple male partners that you're not having sex with. I'm not saying you got to be having sex with all these people, but like I was always told, a car got four tires. Why do you only have one spare? Because at any fucking moment, all four of them tires can go flat. So when you dating, at any moment, all four of your tires can crash. You need to have four more in the pool. And these are different people who are fulfilling different areas of your life. These people aren't fulfilling the same area of your life. So why the hell do you feel the need when you meet Mr. Right? He sounds good. He look good. I think I might want to have his baby. I think I might want to have his baby. Why do I feel like I need to drop everybody else off? Because you only know what this man looking like for today. You don't know what this man looking like tomorrow. So no, we don't properly vet. We get so excited when we meet a man and he everything. You go, oh, you cut off everybody else. You stop answering the phone for everybody else. You don't let the game run its course. Men let the game run its course to the day y'all goddamn to the day they propose. And even then, if you the wrong person and they realize it too quick, you're gonna get left at the altar. Women do not do that. And that is an issue. We date wrong. We don't vet properly. We can see shit in our face and we won't care. We'll see some shit in our face. We don't care. We see he not good daddy to baby number one, baby number two, but yet we still want. So I'm not understanding why. I think it's because we're raised differently. We're raised to believe that as women, when we grow up, we need to find a man. You can find a man, but keep a couple of them. Keep a couple of them until he's ready to commit. And then that's when we mess up at because we assume things. We assume damn much. We assume, oh, I let all my other men go. Did he ever tell you he was letting all his other women go? Did you ever even ask him if he had other women that he was dealing with? Because every man in my past that I asked that, most of the time they told me, yeah, I got other women I deal with, and this is what's this, but I ain't gonna bring you no drama. But they tell the truth. We sit up here, we be trying to play good girl, and we don't be wanting a motherfucker to know we got other men, or we really don't be smart enough to have other men. Until you are married, you are single. I don't care, engaged, single. Sometimes married, single. I'm just saying. Like, what's
Woo.
up? What's the what with it? So we got Alex says, I believe that we are programmed to tolerate and not examine a man. A lot of times our parents aren't great examples. No. Well, my mama was a good example with that because my mama didn't tolerate shit. My mama, my mama didn't tolerate nothing. My mama was actually a real bad example of tolerance because she had absolutely none whatsoever. Okay. Um, Ashley Williams said, I did that one time, but I'm dating now. Dating. Ashley was dating. She said, I keep all my hoes on the roster to somebody step up. And to be clear, I'm not intimate with all of them. Even if you was, that's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. I believe a lot differently than Zoe. But I believe what you do with your body is your body. Now you got to suffer the consequences of it. But you have the right to date as many people as you want to, like you said. Why are you letting number one go when he's showing when he's showing his ass? You don't know what 3 or 4 might do next month. Keep number 3 and number 4. Because again, until you're married, you're single. Married and y'all got a house, you're single. There's nowhere on a job application, a loan application, any type of application that gives you the option to say that you're in a relationship because you're married and got a house, or no, got a house with a man, got a baby with a man. None of those are options. Those are not. If it ain't on the damn tax filing form, if it ain't on the W-4, it's not a real option in real life. So we like to make shit what we want to be. Being with a man, having 5 kids, and y'all been together 20 years, you're still single. Am I wrong, Zoe? Come on, tell it. Come on, tell it.
So, I gotta give you what you wanted because you wanted you wanted a different perspective to add some flavor to the show. So this is one of those topics. But I gotta be honest and say that when what I'm going to say is not for everybody, and I don't want it to be taken like I'm targeting. Is my background loud? I'm targeting, or trying to kill a vibe or whatever, because this is supposed to be a very free flowing show, and this is so I'm by no means trying to get all super
It's flip.
nothing. Okay,
Let it
all
flow
right.
free.
So what I'm going to say in my processing this really is targeted to those who say that they live by a Bible based structure. If that's not you, then just enjoy the next point or whatever. I don't know. So the question is, do women properly vet men? No, we don't. For as a culture, and I speak a lot on relationships, marriage, especially from a biblical aspect, because that's my stance. But as a culture of women, no, we don't. And this is one of the things that I find frustrating in speaking with women, because if I ask, and I have done this, I have asked women, why are you single? Or why are you a single mother? Or, why is it that you've been in 3 4 marriages and you still, what I'm saying? I've asked women that, and the entire culture that I've talked to have said it's the man's fault. So it's a man's fault that we end up single mothers. It's a man's fault that we end up single for years. It's a man's fault that we end. No, like at what point do we actually say, okay, the only variable that's constant in this is me? And women, we don't
Mm-hmm.
do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, and that's that thing of taking accountability. This is one of the things I love about Jessica. She is not afraid to tell me, will cuss me out. Like, no, you playing. You know what I'm saying? And I receive that because I'm big on accountability, right? And same thing with her, hence this podcast. So when it comes to vetting men, first of all, from my personal belief, I don't think that's something that we should even be allowed to do as women, because we are some of the freakiest species ever. First of all, it takes nothing for us to give it up. Let's be real. We hot in, okay? Like, let's be real. We like to have sex. We brag about it now. We ain't got no shame about it. Like, we like that. So the minute we see somebody that we like, we opening our legs to him. And what happens with that is he's inside of you now. All the things that you like and everything that you didn't even know you didn't like, he's there. And now you got to deal with the man that's inside of you. So another preface is I am a biology teacher. I study biological science. I study the science of sex. When you have sex with a man, his DNA literally comes inside of you. You become him. So if you don't want him inside of you, if you don't want his DNA screwing on with your DNA and changing you into a whole nother person that replicates him, then you shouldn't be having sex with him. And that's why I gotta say, like, now, once again, this is descriptive, not prescriptive. If you don't believe or whatever, do what you want to do. Like, I don't come for me. But let's be real. Let's be real. This is beyond religion. This is scientific. Like, the scientists will show you, even just you could back me up on this. Like, that
Yes,
is something
we've done a
important.
lot of research into it.
So as a woman, you don't think like, just say it, you don't think logically. You think really with your emotions and with what's in between your legs. So if we're going to stop this cycle, then we need to say, I need somebody else that can vet this person for me. You need an uncle, a father, or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the times, traditionally, religiously, it's been the fathers who
It's
vet.
been, you know what I'm saying,
We are.
a community
I agree. So
that
basically,
can
what Zoe
protect
is
you.
saying, if I'm not wrong, is we're horrible veterans because we're not supposed to be vetted for ourselves anyway.
That part.
Okay,
That part.
I respect that. I'm here for it. What Jazz said, snap your fingers. So oh my goodness. So this is crazy. This is why y'all got me up here doing this topic with these drinks of you. Um Every time that I look back on life, anything that any mistake I've ever made with a man, it can first go back to me first. And a lot of people don't like to admit that. Even with my now husband, I did not properly vet him. He did not properly vet me. What happened is later on in later on down the line, like when I met him, Darren was really nice to me. He was then as it like just like he is now. He was really nice to me. He was very respectful. He was very I mean he you know he did the stuff that I like to get done, the way I like for it to get done. you know. And but I didn't properly vet him. So some of the issues that we've had in our marriage is because we did not properly vet each other. And it's not to say that to go back, we just wouldn't have married each other, but we could have talked about beforehand how we were going to address certain things and what our true expectations were. But because I did not properly vet him, because he did not properly vet me, there was no clarification. And we made a lot of assumptions based on what we saw. And we also made these assumptions based on what we thought people would, what we thought each other would evolve to become. And so I definitely agree. Do I feel so? I'll say this. My granddaddy told me to marry my husband. My grandparents did. My granddaddy was full on board. So for those of you who don't know, I was married previously. With my first husband, whatever. I mean, if that's what you want to call it. I have no qualms against the guy, whatever. We gotta, whatever. But my granddaddy would never allow us, even after we were married, to stay in his house. Even after we were married. And now that I look back on it, it's because my granddaddy knew in his heart that that wasn't a person for me. But I never asked my granddaddy his opinion because I've always been a I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, and I don't need your opinion. As much as I respect my granddad's opinion, I feel like this is my life, and I'm the only one who can live it. Completely excusing the fact that my granddaddy had so much wisdom and experience, and that he was a fucking man. Okay. But when I got with Darren, when I first started dating Darren, my granddaddy would come up to my apartment and help me cook for Darren and then go home. My granddaddy and my grandmama told me some things transpired between me and Darren before we got married. And I called my grandmama and granddaddy. And my grandmama said, and my granddaddy both, regardless of this, and this, and that, that's the man for you. You loud. You don't care what the fuck you say. You need somebody who's going to love you for you and see the marshmallow that you really are. And from day one to today, they have rode with Darren. When I tell you they done rode with him, because in my granddaddy's heart, he knew what I needed and he was right. And what I went through in my first marriage, I wouldn't have had to go through that bullshit if I had to simply ask my granddaddy his opinion. And you know what, Zoe? I think you make a lot of sense because guess what? Why, as women, do we think we can properly vet men when we're not men ourselves? And the shit that's obvious that we think we know to we don't ask the obvious shit. We miss the obvious shit. We think motherfucker Tim got 6 kids and Tim don't take care of but one of them. And we still choose to go and be with Tim, whatever his name is, and have more kids with him. Why do we do that? Because as women, we're not properly, and a lot of people don't have to agree with these. This is not something that I expect everybody on here to agree with.
Right, right,
Speak your piece, but when you speak your
right,
piece, prove me wrong.
right.
Prove me wrong. We cannot properly vet men because we're not men. We think we know them, and everything we know about them still end up in the same goddamn result. Same
That's
issue.
it.
We're not men, so
That's
how
it.
can we properly vet them?
How can we do that? And I was gonna say what when you were given that scenario with your granddad being in the picture with that, what it made me think about was with my first marriage, which I'm like you, like call it what you want to call it, it was a done deal. I know for a fact I should not have gotten married to him. But I also had a crowd of matriarchs that pushed me into or encouraged me. I'm gonna say push me, but they encouraged me into that marriage based on things that they saw. And that probably shouldn't have been. If I had an uncle or rest in peace or whatever, my dad was actually here, they would have, probably actually, or even with my pastor. And this is one of the things that that really transitioned a lot between the husband that I have now and previous. By the time I got to underneath the leadership of my pastor, I was already married in the previous marriage. Well, with this guy, with my husband now, I wasn't, and so I had a chance to actually sit under wisdom, you know what I'm saying, versus having women tell me, oh, well, this is what you need and this is what you should have and this and the other. And we do this as girlfriends, as sisters, and all this type of stuff like this. We really, in my opinion, contribute to our own situations of single baby mamas, single women, bad relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like we contribute to that because we don't hold each other accountable, but we don't know how. Like you said, really, why are we doing it in the first place? Why are we even vetting men for us in the first place? And like we're in the situation now that we're in, we're raising daughters. Our daughters already know, if you have someone that you're interested in, they need to meet our head of this household. We need to see what background they have. It matters to us if they're raised by a single mother or not. Those, you know what I'm saying, things that we
Mm-hmm.
didn't focus on in our upbringing, we're seeing how, studies have shown that that plays out. And then, of course, based on our lifestyle, Hebraic lifestyle, it's just certain things that we're just not going to follow, you know what I'm saying, based on traditional things. Our daughters already know, ain't no dating over here. You're not dating. You're a virgin. You have a bride price. I'm preparing daughters to be wives. There is no in between because I'm understanding the damage that I endured. I'm understanding the damage that my sisters endured because of this culture, these cultural principles. And I know, like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's not, it's like one of those things. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So
Mm-hmm.
if I know that this did not work and I follow a biblical principle that tells me how to do it, I'd rather take the chance in doing it biblically the right way and then, say, well, okay, the God that I believe in, this is what I'm standing on and it's got to work versus,
Mm-hmm.
well, hey, I tried it. And no, I tried my own way. My own way landed me 10 years of time and crazy stuff, not even, like you said, not even trying to bash his character, whatever. He's a good man, but he was not for me. He
Yeah.
was just not for me, and like you said, I'm very transparent. It was the sex. It was just the sex. And once that man entered into me, it was like he was all I saw. Like he
We
was
lose
all I
our mind
saw.
when the sex
You
good.
we
You see,
lose our mind.
I've been married 11 years.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got connected to him. I didn't get connected to the man. I didn't think about the father that he may be. I didn't think about the husband that he may be. All I knew was I got hot. I was ready. It happened. And from that point on, I became a feminine version of him because he was inside of me and he was locked and loaded into me. So it was like
Mm-hmm.
I just don't I do not believe that we need to be trying to find men for ourselves. We have failed at that several
Yeah.
times. So, and because of that, no, I can say like, no, we don't pick men good. We don't pick them good at all.
We don't. We don't. And women don't like to admit it. We hate to admit it. But how do you properly, in order to properly vet something, you got to understand who you are vetting. And the fact of the matter is, we don't understand men. We think we do as a whole. We don't understand men because if we did, the divorce rates wouldn't be as high as they are. We wouldn't be having kids with men who don't want to be, who don't really want to be dads, who
Yeah.
don't really want to be husbands. I did
Mhm.
it all. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I lucked up in this situation. I
Yeah.
lucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess God figured like I'm sick of. I already know you slow and stupid. You think you quick, but you're really not. So let me just go and send you somebody who gonna be the right person for you. So
Yeah.
I ain't gotta keep dealing with your dumb ass and the mistakes that you're making. Everybody don't get that lucky. Tyra Shamika said the sex will do it. Mika,
The
the
sex will
sex
do it
had me moving the motherfucking in
every
3 weeks.
time.
The
Every
sex will do
time
it,
it's gonna
and
do
that's
it.
why we not. That's why we're not supposed to be
It's
wild
designed
fucking.
to do it.
It's designed to do it because
It's designed to do it.
that man is supposed to take over your the male DNA is stronger than the female DNA. People don't understand this. People think we be talking out our head. This is the truth. That's why men determine the sex of the baby. So that means their DNA is stronger than our DNA biologically, scientifically. This ain't shit I'm making up.
Not
You
at
get what
all.
I'm saying? So it is 7:32. We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna do one more topic.
Okay.
So that one's by me. We're gonna draw one more number. We're gonna draw one
That
more
was
number.
good. That was a
It
good topic.
was number five. Who who chose number five? Who chose number five? Who chose number five? Did anyone choose number five? Come on. Speak up now, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. When I get out this live, I'm finna have a fight with this fucking fly in my house. Because I just want to kill everybody up in this bitch for letting the fly.
You so silly.
I just want to kill everybody and they mammy about this fly. Flies are disgusting to me. Okay, did anybody pick topic number five? I mean number five. Did anyone choose number
Next,
five?
I definitely think next time they should put their topic with their number because they just not following directions.
Number 12. Did anyone pick number 12? Did anyone pick number 12? Y'all, I'm going by these numbers. Okay. Number 9. Did anyone pick number 9? I do not want to come up on the next topic that I did. Because I don't remember
Mm,
what damn topic I did. Did anyone pick number 9? Number 2. Did anyone pick number 2? You gotta pick a number. Look at
1
Jerry.
through
I had
20.
8. Jerry, I had 8. Jerry on some
It's
bullshit.
close to 9.
Look, Jerry. I'm gonna do okay. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna keep it trio. We let Famiko got hers because she was one away. Jerry, what's your topic? Come on,
10,
Jerry. Y'all, let me tell
9,
y'all.
8.
Come on, Jerry. What's your topic? Come on. He picked 8. He gonna say I picked 8. That's close to 9. I let Tamiko ass made because she had picked the number. She had picked the number close to. Come on,
Gotta be
Jerry.
fair.
Jerry, don't do this bullshit because you know me and you talk on the phone every night, so you know I'm gonna cuss your ass out if you come on with this bullshit tonight. I want to sleep peacefully. This is our last topic. This is our last topic for episode 1. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have to put rated R. This is getting ridiculous. I'm gonna have to
Definitely
put
rated
rated
R
R.
on the
Oh
cover.
God.
Yeah.
Jerry's topic is why do people like bullshitting instead of being real?
Oh.
Jerry, let's
Can
talk.
I
Let's
can
let's
I answer that first?
shit. Yeah.
I believe that I believe for a couple of reasons. One mainly is we got some screws loose. It's got to be like that is one of my like I've just come to that's my first conclusion. You just got some screws loose because reality is not reality for a lot of people. Just laughing, but no, for we're talking to women, and I was just telling just this like last week. I literally just had a thing with this woman who changed the whole reality of the situation we were dealing with. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you? So I'm thinking this the screws are loose. Like I don't know, we need some medication. We need to be checked out mentally or something. Like I ain't even trying to be funny. No, nothing against if you actually have mental issues and all types of. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be insensitive because I've dealt with it as well.
Yeah.
However, when it comes to BS, I think people just have something differently wired in them where their minds don't process reality and they create illusions and different things in their minds to make them be BSers. That's my first thing. The second thing is when it comes to keeping it real, I think people have insecurity issues because I'm the type, and I've lost a lot of friends. I don't even know besides just how many friends I actually have at this moment. I'm just being honest. But I don't, as much as I can try to sugarcoat the truth is the truth, and it does not change for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I can be honest with you, you can be honest with me. But I'm secure in who I am. I don't need the approval of anybody at all. But when you need people's approval, when you worry about how people look at you, what people gonna say, and this, and the other, you're not honest with people because you're not honest with yourself. And I'll take it back to something my mama told me. I was in high school, and at this point, I was dealing heavily with bisexuality. Whether I just had these things, and I'm like, I don't know where these urges coming from, and I'm just really dealing with myself. And my mama told me this, and one of the main things I didn't want to acknowledge in that was, what will people think, right? And my mama said this. She was like, if you can't look at yourself in the mirror, that's the thing that matters the most. Whether you choose this or whether you don't choose this, can you look at yourself in the mirror and be okay with who you are? And I think when people are liars, habitual liars, and they're, instead of just giving others the upfront, their thoughts or whatever it is, that's a inner issue. You know what I'm saying? You got some insecurities, and you're probably a people pleaser and too insecure and prideful, where you have to be looked at a certain way, so you lie so people can look at you a certain way, but you really not what you claim that you are. So I have a real deep pet peeve with liars, like, because it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. And with me, either you like it or love it, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be Zoe. You don't have to like it, just respect it. And a lot of people, just they're not there yet in themselves and secure in who they are to be able to just be honest. They're not honest with themselves. So how can you're asking a person that's lying to themselves to be real with you? It's not gonna happen. And that's my take on it.
Do I have to say anything behind this? I guess I do. Yes, I do. And though I absolutely agree. My number one reason that I think people can't keep it real, and the reason that they bullshit so much, Jerry, I think this was an amazing topic. I'm gonna have to send you lunch for this. And that motherfucker love give me for some good lunch. He love Uber and Chick-fil-A. But you know why people can't keep it real? Because when you keep it real, you tend to lose more people. You lose people. Keeping it real is a blessing and a curse. Keeping it real brings about the people who are really there for you. It brings about the people who are meant to be in your life. It brings about the people who are there to just love you for you. And if you are afraid to really see people's true colors and their true emotions and feelings and thoughts towards you, you're not gonna keep it real. Because keeping it real will have motherfuckers mad at you. I have lost a lot of people because I kept it real. But this is the thought process behind it. True, genuine love comes with honesty. And a true person who really loves you for who you are is always going to be honest, even if it means them risking their relationship with you. And people be wanting to hold on to relationships that are not grounded in a good foundation that's based on honesty, love, and all those good values and morals and things that we want our relationships, or we say we want our relationships to be grounded in. So they lie. They're dishonest with people. I'm one of those people, if I can tell you the truth, I don't tell you shit. I'm like that with my mama, with my grandmama, with my daddy, with my whoever. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you do some fucked up shit, you do some fucked up shit. If I'm with you, I'm
Yep,
with you. And but the thing is that just because I'm telling you you did some fucked up shit, don't mean I love you any less. That means I love you
exactly.
more because I want to see you do better, be better, and act better. So
Yep.
that's why people don't fucking keep it real, because people are afraid of losing people.
Yeah.
They're afraid of losing relationships. But is that a relationship of substance, of value, if you lose it because you kept it real with a motherfucker? If
Exactly.
you around me and Zoe get on the phone. Me and Zoe rarely talk on the phone, but we text a lot. We text a lot. We rarely talk on the phone. Most of the people that I don't think I talk to anybody on the phone on a regular basis, but Jerry, Nita. It's a few people that I talk on the phone on a regular basis. But whenever I talk to these people that I talk to, they're always honest with me. tell Zoe. Well, I already know what Zoe gonna say if I call her tell some fucked up shit. Because for one, she's a Hebrew Israelite. Okay. So you already know them motherfuckers and Zoe, this nothing against you. Them motherfuckers gonna be out on the corner preaching. If you don't like it, they getting shot at. They don't give a fuck. Okay. Zoe getting shot at over Facebook. She's still going in. Like she motherfuckers ain't shooting 22s, okay? Zoe still outside keeping it 100 with motherfuckers. Okay? Like, okay. I'm still on my ass right now, but what I said is what the fuck I said. That is the level of honesty that I like. Because when she speaks out of love. And love is not I'm lying to you to appease your ego. Love is I'm telling you something that if you heed to it, it'll make you a better person. So people lie because they want to hold on to relationships that are not beneficial to them to begin with. We say we want honesty, we don't want honesty. We want people who lie to us on a daily basis because we don't want to have to look at ourselves in the mirror like Zoe said. And when somebody who you love tells you the truth about yourself and it hurts your feelings, you honestly as humans automatically think, okay, they want to hurt my feelings. No, I hurt your feelings because sometimes the hurt is what promotes the growth. Okay? That's just what it is. Zoe, one of the people I know when I get on the phone with, I'm trying to say, Zoe, let me tell you about this bullshit. And she can say, but hold on, sis. Did you so and so, so? First of all, bitch, I didn't say yeah, I'm trying to tell you what the fuck happened and what the fuck I did and how the fuck I feel and my feelings hurt and I need you to appease my emotions. Okay, what you went through was horrible, but let's still go back to bitch this shooting. We don't like that. We don't like people being honest with us. And because we know we don't like people being honest with us, we choose not to be honest with people. Because we want to hold on to relationships that do not promote growth within us, that do not represent love. A relationship based on lies is a relationship that you don't fucking need. If I gotta call my friends, if I gotta call Zoe and Zoe lie to me, if I gotta call JD and JD lie to me, if I gotta call Tashnik and Tashnik lie to me, I don't fucking need them in my circle because if you love me, you want me to be a better person. And that's why people are not honest because they do not accept loss very well. Whereas me,
Right.
shit, I got rid of some of the closest relationships because I'm gonna tell the fucking truth. It's not me. My honesty has gotten me to where I'm at. I'm not like this on social media. I'm not just like this with my friends. I'm not just like this at home in my marriage with my kids. I'm like this at work. I'm to one person in the United States. Everybody else that I report to is in Italy. Okay. And when I go to my boss and tell my boss something, because he's over everything. He told me to tell him the truth. And you know why he like me? Because I walk in the office like this every morning, be like, let me tell you something, some bullshit going on. Some dumb shit going on. How do I put this? It's some dumb shit. There's some bullshit. I keep it real. And when, like I said, when you keep it 100, you attract who's supposed to be there, not who you want to be there. And unfortunately, who we want and who we need don't always align. And we just gotta keep it 100. That's just what it is. But
Amen to that.
really, that was our last topic. As much as I want to do another topic, y'all see y'all something. Y'all see this bottle?
It's
See this
almost
bottle?
gone.
I started this bottle probably 30 minutes before the podcast when me and Zoe was trying to test the goddamn the
Audio.
sound and stuff, the audio. So let me tell y'all something. I would really prefer that fantasy to occur tonight, but it's not gonna happen. So I gotta handle this show by myself tonight. Okay. I gotta handle this show by my damn self tonight. But I'm ready. I'm ready. Enjoyed y'all. I have
Really
really,
did.
really enjoyed you guys. Believe it or not, I don't know what it was. I was nervous. I texted Zoe today. I was like, Zoe, I'm nervous. I go live every week talking shit. every week. But I know that this is audio that I'm going to because I'm going to post the first episode. It's gonna be on Spotify, and it'll air Tuesday. So if you don't catch the live video, I don't think I'm going to keep the lives up. I'm going to download the audio. You got to catch the podcast on Tuesday, okay? Um, and that's for marketing purposes, whatever. But I really, really, really enjoy tonight. I really want to be a lazy motherfucker and make y'all pick topics every week. But I'm
I
not
think
gonna do
they
that with
owe us
y'all.
some topics.
Y'all
I think they
owe us
owe
some
us
topics.
topics.
Y'all do.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is we're going to go live again next week. And then with Labor Day weekend coming up, we're gonna go live. We're gonna skip that weekend. I'll be traveling that weekend. So I won't be in town. And people are gonna be enjoying themselves Labor Day weekend. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up every 2 weeks. And this is season one, episode one. I'm going to dive down probably about the beginning of the Thanksgiving holidays because me and my husband be on the bullshit during Thanksgiving. We be hanging out with our friends. We be doing a lot. We be doing a lot. But I really, really, really appreciate you guys for tuning in to Just Talk Just, the podcast where Jess wants to talk about whatever the fuck she wants to talk about. And when I mean whatever the fuck I want to talk about, I mean whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Zoe, thank you so much for pushing me to really get on my business. Y'all, when I
You're
tell y'all I
welcome.
got the best accountability partner, I got the best accountability partner on the planet. Because Zoe been on my ass every week. She'll text me like, uh, "Can we link up today?" And so and so. What we linking up for? Because I'm a procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator.
Gotta get it done.
I don't. I gotta get it done. And a lot of people was asking for this podcast. Zoe been making me write this book for as long as I can remember. But y'all, this book is just
It's gonna get done too.
it's gonna get done when it get done. Okay. But I really appreciate you guys for logging in tonight. Giving us these topics, really giving us your feedback. Like I said, the only real reason that I'm not pre-recording the podcast is because I want everybody's opinion. I want the
Yeah.
interaction. So
Yeah.
when I air the podcast, it's more of a community based audio
Hmm.
that I'm putting out there instead of me just putting my thoughts because this is not the person. I'm not the person that I just want to hear my opinion, and I need everybody to agree with me. Iron sharpens iron. So that's why I like Zoe. That's why I brought on Zoe because people see me and Zoe and people be like, "Oh, Justin and Zoe real cool." Because I was shaking some shit up about Zoe. Me and Zoe don't agree on 90% of the shit. We don't. Me and Zoe do not agree on 90% of the shit we talk about. But iron sharpens iron, and she keeps me so far in the loop. She keeps me so far in the accountability process. And I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming on to help me tonight, Zoe. Because
You're welcome.
baby, they came with the topics tonight. I really
They
enjoyed you
did.
guys again. This is episode one.
Woo-woo!
Episode one. Episode one of Just Talk Just the
Yeah.
podcast. I really appreciate it. So I will be doing sponsorships and ads if you want to advertise your business. I'm going to be putting out a price menu for it. Anything. I really want to give a shout out to Katrina Boss, my Eastern Star sister. Y'all already know Boss. Katrina is who did my logo for me, and she went over and beyond. So a friend of mine told me to get a pink mic. My friend was like, "Get a pink mic." So I buy the pink mic and I buy the pink headphones. I don't really give a fuck about none of this shit because I'm just going live so that I can record the audio. I just like to have fun. I need y'all to be on here with the bullshit, whatever. But then I told Trina, I messaged Trina and I said, Trina, send me the invoice. I need a logo real fast. The name is Just Talk Just, and here's a picture. Here's the picture that I want you to use. Tell me why this had to be divine intention because 2 hours later, Trina come back with the logo. Trina like, you got the pink mic. I'm like, damn, I ain't tell Trina nothing about no pinkish, purplish mic in the thing. So I was like, okay, you know what? This is my mic. This is what I'm talking my shit in. Just gonna talk her shit. Let's just talk her shit, okay? And I'm gonna talk my shit in this in this mic. Let's just talk her shit. Just gonna talk her shit. So thank you, Katrina Voss. Y'all hit my sister up. She do obituaries. Unfortunately, I've had her do a lot. She do logos. She do all type of graphics. We're going to be really getting some really good guests on here because, like I said, I'm not looking for everybody to agree with me because I'm going to go heads up with 50 motherfuckers. If I believe I'm right and I say I'm right and all you motherfuckers disagree with me, I don't give a fuck what y'all going to say, okay?
Y'all know.
We going but as long as we're all adults and we respect everybody's
Mhm.
opinion and we use logic when we're debating, we're going to have fun on
Mhm.
this podcast. And again, it will air. I will share the link when it airs on Tuesday so that anyone who missed the live airing of the podcast, they'll be able to hear on Spotify come Tuesday evening. Okay. So again, thank you for tuning into Just Talk Just a Podcast. You guys made it really easy for me to get through this day. Zoe, you did like y'all know I'm professional. I don't do this bullshit. I'm telling the truth. But y'all got me Tamika. You got me hot and ready, Tamika. I really appreciate it. And I really had fun tonight. I want this to be a very easygoing environment, just like I normally do with my life. I want it to be easygoing. I want it to be honest. I want it to be raw, real,
Mhm.
transparent, and really genuine. And so some of the lives that I'm going to do, I'm going to actually pre-record the podcast by going live through my group. So they will be, I will not actually be going live every 2 weeks on my page. Some weeks I'm just going to do it out of my group. And you guys will not know the I won't post any of the comments or anything like that because my group is a little different and I like to protect people's privacy. But I do get a lot more transparency, and I do understand that people don't always like to be transparent on a public page. And this is going to be a public broadcasting, a public airing. So again, thanks you guys for tuning in to
Thank
Just Talk,
y'all.
Just a Podcast. What Miss Allen said, and I always remember that the very first topic came from yours truly. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
What that
Thank
nigga
you.
said, Leland Elementary School, give a round of applause. Thank you so much. You guys really made tonight really fun. Thank you, Samiko. Thank you, Miss Allen. Thank you, Jerry. Did I miss a topic? I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, I'm sorry. I tried to keep up with it. And also, if you guys have a topic that you really want me to talk about, if you all have a video that you want us to break down, something that happened, send me. You all got to Wednesday of that week prior. So this week, if you got a topic that you want me to do next weekend, I'm not just gonna come up with my own shit because I'll be at work. I don't be know what the fuck be going on in this ratchet ass world. To be at work, sleep, fucking, or driving, okay, or eating. I don't know what the fuck be going on. So send me all the information. Send me your topics on by Wednesday evening at 5 p.m. That'll give me Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to get together content because this is a podcast that is for you guys. Um, and it's really I love people. I really love people. Even sometimes when I probably fucking shouldn't love people. I love people and I love interacting with people. So please send me in your topics by Wednesday at 5 p.m. Wednesday at 5 p.m. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. And I'm gonna be all for it. And again, this is Just Talk, Just a podcast, because Jess is gonna talk about whatever the fuck she wants to talk about, whether it's motivational, whether it's sexual. Y'all know my ass bisexual. So y'all know I have plenty of stories to be telling about me and these women. Y'all know I love anything that has to do with intellectual debate, whatever. There's no limit on the topics you can send me. And this is really going to show the array um, of topics that we can
Diversity.
cover. Yeah, we're very diverse. This is going to be a very diverse podcast. This might not be for you today. Next week it might hit dead on. The week after that, it might not be nothing for you. Like, okay, I ain't interested in that shit. That's fine. Somebody is. We want to get into
Mhm.
it with everybody. We're gonna get into it. Okay, we're gonna get into these topics and we're going to have fun and we're gonna keep it laid back. So again, thank you for tuning into Just Talk, Just the podcast, where Jess is just gonna talk about what the fuck she wants to talk about. And if you have a topic for next week broadcasting, please let me know. Send it to me by Wednesday at 5 p.m. Again, thank you, Zoe. I love you so much. Thank you for pushing me
I
to do
love
this
you too.
podcast. Cause girl, shit, I still be on the couch going live when I feel like it. Okay. So thank you guys again. Samiko, I'm about to go see can I try to figure out how to get this little fantasy here turned up a little bit. you know. But you guys have a good night and I really enjoyed you guys. Thank you so much.
Peace out.